Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you are watching for the first time, I encourage you to go back through my videos and just brush up on me. So today's video, we are going to be talking about my cycle so far, what I'm taking, what I'm doing, all of that. So, first things first, if I get sidetracked, I have my dogs in here and they don't listen. So that's what we're doing. All right. So first things first, I am at cycle day 3 today. So far I've lay down. So far this cycle, I have had some mild to moderate cramping. It's not really been super pleasant, the cramping. I definitely know it's there. I definitely want heat on my belly because it hurts. But my cycle itself has been pretty light. And I'm not used to that at all. I figured this cycle was gonna come back full force with vengeance and just be super, super heavy. And that's not the case. My dog just bunny hopped off my bed, but that's not been the case. It's been very, very light. Usually by cycle day 2, I am changing my tampon every hour. I've not had to do that, so it's really nice, but it's really odd. I'm not used to this at all. So it's been a pretty easy cycle so far. I'm cycle day 3. It's still going. It's quit. It's not super heavy. It's light, so it's manageable. Lost my train of thought. Lay down. My dogs. But anyways, that's kind of where I'm at in my cycle. Just getting through it. Today we start, as in my husband's gonna do this. No, I start Clomid. I have 50 milligrams. I'm pretty freaking excited. I'm not gonna lie. I've been waiting 2 months to do this, literally. I am gonna take the full 50 milligrams this cycle. I was doing some research to kind of see, what the difference was between cycle days 3 through 7 or cycle days 5 through 9. I'm pretty sure I've done both. I'm pretty sure I did letrozole 3 through 7, and I've done Clomid 3 through 7 and 5 through 9. From what I've read, because I'm not using my specialist right now to do this, from what I've read on the internet, it doesn't really matter which one you do. I guess it's just the preference of the doctor or whatever. I have read, though, that cycle days 3 through 7, you get more follicles. But on cycle days 5 through 9, you get less follicles, but they're more mature. I don't know how true that is. I've never heard a doctor or a specialist say, oh yeah, that's completely true. This is why you need to do it that way. I don't know how much it's backed by science. So I'm just going to do cycle days 3 through 7 this first round. If cycle days 3 through 7 do not work, next cycle I'll probably do 5 through 9. So we're just going to do a trial and error here and see what works best. I will probably, I don't know, I might buy more, to do 4 rounds of 50 milligrams. I'm not convinced on doing 2 rounds of 25 milligrams, so I don't know. So that's just the game plan for now. So on the supplements that I'm taking, so I have decided, if you follow me on Instagram, then you already know. I'm sorry, this is getting on my nerves. My hair is a mess. I didn't sleep like crap. I slept like crap last night, so I look like a hot mess. But if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of already know that I've decided not to do, the progesterone cream. The type of progesterone, the type of progesterone cream that I bought, I've not heard good things about. I've heard that it is actually more harmful. So I've decided not to do it. I don't know, I'm a little scared to try it. The reviews were mostly good, but I've heard from other people that it's not. I don't know, so I'm not going to take it. And then I've also decided I'm not going to do Vitex this cycle. Just with my cycle having already been messed up, I'm not trying to mess it up while I'm doing Clomid. So I'm not going to take it. So those are the two things that I'm not doing. That's the only two things that I changed. This literally has nothing to do with TTC, but I am taking biotin for my hair. That's just another supplement I'm taking right now. But I am taking these prenatal vitamins. It says, oh, 1 tablet. Okay, cool. Because I'm only doing 1 tablet. I'm doing one of these a day. I am doing my vitamin D, 5,000 units, because I am vitamin D deficient. You're only supposed to take 1. And then I'm also taking the low dose aspirin, the 81 milligrams, and I'm taking 1 of these a day. So those are the supplements that I'm taking this time. I started all of these on cycle day 1. I did them on cycle day 2, and I'm gonna do them today, as well as my Clomid. And another thing I'm going to be doing are these proof strips. I bought more in the mail. These are off Amazon, so they do look a little bit different. They're pretty neat. Apparently, 1 line on the test means it's positive, 2 lines means it's negative. It's really, really weird. I've never done these before, but I'm really excited. And I bought more because I just didn't feel like I had enough. So they have 2 different ways you can test: confirming ovulation and trying to conceive. Y'all, I don't know why it's different. So we're just gonna read it again. I did do a video on this a month or so ago, but I'm just gonna refresh on this. So I'm gonna talk about the confirming ovulation. So it says, a single negative proof test followed by a single positive test is needed to confirm ovulation. So you need 1 negative and then a positive to confirm that you ovulated. Proof tests are negative prior to ovulation and turns positive 3 to 7 days after ovulation. To confirm it, the protocol is test once on cycle days 5, 6, 7, or 8, so 7 or 8. The test will be negative. Begin testing again 3 days after peak fertility, so a positive OPK or LH surge, and then stop testing when test turns positive. So basically, I would be testing 5, 6, 7, or 8, and they should all be negative, so I should have 2 lines on my proof test. And then I'm going to stop, and then I will test again 3 days after I get my peak ovulation. So that is how confirming your ovulation works. And you're going to keep testing until the line turns positive. And then trying to conceive. It says progesterone levels need to be elevated at the time of implantation 7 to 10 days after ovulation in order to have a successful pregnancy. The testing protocol: test on cycle days 5, 6, 7, or 8. So the same step, the same first step. And then it says, of course, they need to be negative. And then it says begin testing 6 or 7 days after peak fertility. And then continue to test daily until 10 days past ovulation. Proof tests will be positive when progesterone levels are elevated. So if I do this, let's just do the math here. I should have 13. Now I need somewhere to put my phone. Oh, no, let's not do that. Okay. So I should have 13 proof tests because I did use one. Okay, it just came with little pamphlets. Let me see here. Oh, it's got like a little, ways for you to like help keep track down here. It has a test, a cycle day, date, and result. So, proof tests. Yeah, this is really cool. We'll go over this in a second. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13 proof tests. So if I'm doing the math, and y'all, I'm really bad at math, so if this is wrong, I apologize. So I'm testing 5, 6, 7. So there's 3 days. And then 3 days after peak. So I could potentially, if I do the confirming ovulation, I could potentially end up using all of my tests on the confirming ovulation. So if I'm doing the trying to conceive, again, 3 days. And then, so I could use all of them either way. Which I guess is good that I have 13. Because if I test for 10 days past ovulation, test daily 10 days past ovulation, then I don't know. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think what I'm going to do is the trying to conceive way. Because I am trying to conceive. I know I'm going to ovulate on progesterone. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. So I am reading the facts, the Q&As, and it does suggest using first morning urine, so that's what I'm going to do. This question says, the test line is lighter than the control line. What does that mean? And it says, if you see 2 pink lines, one in the control and one in the test is negative. So 2 pink lines is negative, 1 line is a positive. It's so backwards from a pregnancy test. And it says, here's an interesting one. I got a positive pregnancy test, but my proof tests are negative. And it says, if your proof test results are negative, you should consult your physician and inform them. So, if I get a positive pregnancy test, I should still have a positive proof test. That's pretty interesting. That's really cool to know that. So, that's what we're going to do. Now, this pamphlet I got from my Amazon one. This is interesting. This is pretty cool. I'm going to have to read this on my own because it's too much. But yeah, I'm going to be using these proof tests. I have a drawer full of ovulation tests. So that's not even an issue at all. Like, I am stocked on ovulation tests. The only thing I'm going to need to do is buy pregnancy tests. And my cat, I'm sorry, she is being crazy right now. She's messing with my dog. But I'm just gonna need to stock up on pregnancy tests. You can see her in the background, kinda. But I'm good to go this cycle. I've got everything I need. Gosh, I've had everything I've needed for the past 2 months. So I'm pretty excited. I'm ready. I'm just ready. I'm excited to get this started and just, I don't know, see what happens. I want a baby. Right now, if I get pregnant this cycle, I am looking at a beginning of December baby. So I'm excited. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm just ready to get this done. I need to read and see if there's a specific time of day I need to take my Clomid. I don't think there is. But let me just research that real fast. Okay, so I did a little bit of reading. It doesn't really specify that you need to take it at a certain time, but you do need to take it at the same time every day. I don't remember having side effects with Clomid other than cramping because I had cysts. That's not to say that it can't happen this time. So I'm gonna take these here in just a few minutes, get all of this out of the way. And I also have been writing it down this way, so I don't have to also rely on just my apps. I want to make sure I get all of this in here, date, time, all of that. So yeah, we're gonna get this cycle started. We're gonna hopefully get pregnant and not have to go through this crap anymore. I'm just really excited, really positive. Yeah. So wish us luck and stay tuned because I will probably be doing a video. So cycle day 3, I'll do a video on cycle day 5 and cycle day 7. I'll do a video every other day. I'll put cycle days 4 and 5 together, 6 and 7 together, like that. So I will have some videos uploading quite often during this cycle. Just turn on your notifications so that you'll be notified when I upload a video. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, yeah, Dancing in the dark, middle of the night, taking your heart and holding it tight. Emotional touch, touching my skin and asking